Alrighty folks, I guess attempt number one on moving all these animals at one time here. We went ahead and took out all the yellow posts. So I just have to pull the netting up. This might be very interesting. I'm down to people helping me, so I'm not gonna be able to record everything because once I get the cows out here, I'm hoping they stop and eat this hay or mingle around right here anyway and not just take off, to Timbuktu. So I'm not gonna be able to record too much of it because I'm gonna let them out, run to that side over there. Uncle, he's gonna grab that side of the fence, I'm grabbing that side of the fence, and we're gonna try to hurry up and get a box built out here, hopefully around them. I'm not worried about the sheep going anywhere. The cow and bull have been seeming pretty relaxed here today. When I came up here, they were laying down, just chilling. So hopefully they don't run off too terribly far. I was told she comes to a bucket of grain. I have pure alfalfa pellets, counting on the fact that she don't know the difference just yet. If we have to use it, I'm hoping not to have to use that, but we might have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down this camera and let them out. We'll see. Alrighty folks, we got the fence back up. It's not on yet. I don't have the stakes in. The cow and bull, they did end up jogging up the fence line. I had to go get them with the four-wheeler, and I brought them back, and they just kind of mingled here and grazed, which was perfect. For a first time move, they didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect from them. That little jog, they only jogged up to that corner over there, and I brought them back to the four-wheeler. Really couldn't ask for a better first time move. Like I said, they weren't rotation, they grazed or nothing. So now we're gonna hurry up and get the other post on, because unfortunately the one thing I didn't like is I had this netting, I had it all the way back up to the corner laying down. I didn't want them to have to walk on it, and instead of just coming in here where it's nice and open so I could catch them in that sea down there, they went on that side of the fence where they were, and then they walked back around the corner and then over the netting. Wasn't too happy about them doing that, but she smelled it real good. She knew it was off. And now so they know it's off at the moment. I gotta get them stakes in so it won't be off, but we gotta get the dog kennel in and the water troughs and all that. But the hard part, as long as something don't happen, she don't go crazy, the bull don't go crazy and take the fence down before I'm ready for him to everything done, it should be good. I'll get back to you when I get everything up and set up. Alrighty everybody, we got the dogs back, filling up their water. I'm gonna have to go start the bale truck and bring up a bale of hay for them. But I'm thinking this cow and the bull are gonna be good. I really do. As far as not blowing through the fence. When I came up to move them here, they were really chill, just kind of relaxing. Looks like I need to step in right here. They were just kind of relaxing, and when she came over here and then walked around the corner, she had walked her over my fence right here. It was laying flat on the ground. I had everything in a pile so she could, another 4 feet, she'd have walked right around. But she smelled it real good and then walked over it. I wish she wouldn't have done that. But all in all, first move, I don't think it could have really gone any better. She's got milk cow blood in her, but the lady never used her as a milk cow. She's not a bucket head. She's still kind of independent, and the first thing an animal does when you let them out in a pasture is the first thing to do is check the fences. So it's almost kind of be expected. It was kind of funny. She gave me this look like, you open the fence up? What an idiot. And they just kind of went trotting down the fence line. It was no big deal to catch them and bring them back. Then they stood here after I brought, it wasn't a continuous thing. They came back, they grazed, took the pressure off of them. They're like, oh, okay, we'll graze right here with sheep. So, seems to be doing good. Like I say, I gotta go get the bale bed, bring a bale. It looks to me like I have a day and a half that direction. Then I gotta bring them back this way. I'll tell you, when you're out on the big pasture, out there where you're just trying to put up the net, it seems like the area is really small. But when I put them here on this little plot, it's just from that corner to there, that corner right there, that fence line, to that fence line there, to that one. They're going through it a lot quicker than I thought they would, so, which is good. Like I said, I wanted to kind of hit this before too much started popping up on green and getting in here. This here, they did better on this. I fed them this morning, so they didn't eat it as bad. It was colder too, but as you can tell, there's still spots of stuff standing in this one, and the cover. They got quite a bit more trampled. So this is what I was looking for, as far as what's kind of left behind, and just getting some trampled, little standing, and getting them off of it. Because like I said, that one there, that was too long. In this last one over here, it turned out to be too long. There's not a blade of grass. Like out here, you can see there's still stuff standing, and yet there's still quite a bit of it got trampled down, which is awesome. So I know what we're looking for. Whereas out here, they pick through everything. So this one was too much. This section here, perfect, which I was kind of concerned about because I wanted to move them first thing this morning, but I didn't know what the cow and that bull was gonna do. And if I had sheep way over there and just let them animals, and without letting them get introduced to each other, I didn't know what they would do. So now I can take this down. Obviously, in this area, I'm gonna have to take the pitchfork and spread that out. That's got a little water in it, nice. I'll drain that tomorrow. It's not gonna break nothing. So yeah, get some of this good manure out. I'm glad to see she's gotten a little bit more solid. We picked her up. Yeah, she I don't know if they're running around the pasture to get her in or what, but she's quite runny. So I'm glad to see she's stacking pretty good there. Yeah, so this kind of what I'm looking for right now. Now in the summertime, this will still be too much. We won't want to do this in the summertime. Right now on this field, it's kind of what I'm shooting for, is get it laid down and get the cover. This is where I kind of fed them this morning, so that really don't count as what they left. It does a little. I mean, it's still cover out here, not too thick, so it's doing good. It's doing good. Alrighty, folks. Well, I'm gonna be doing some book reviews. I got quite a few books on Regen Ag, and I'm gonna start doing reading one a month and talking about it, doing a book report. That's one thing I never thought I'd say after going through schools. Never want to do another one of those again, but I want to do it just so I can learn more in the book. If you study something hard like that, harder, so you can talk about it and teach it, you'll learn it better. And it'll get me on the books again. I've read quite a few of them. My brother's read more of them than I have, but now I got to get through them. So there's a lot of great writers out there now talking about it, and there's a lot of great books. There are some books that are easy reading and they get their point across in a story. You know, Greg Judy's books are that way. They're very easy reading. They're not too hard on the brain. And this is all personal opinion. You know, someone's brain, they like to dive deeper into stuff. Like, I don't have a mechanical brain, so I don't have to know how everything works. So, like me reading Nicole Masters' book, which is a great book, awesome book, it's a little bit beyond my scope of... It takes me longer to read it because I got to think so much harder on it and for my brain to kind of compute it. But I'll be reading that one again. Honestly, like I said, Greg Judy's. I got Jim Garrett's book. Dale Strickler out of Green Cover Seed. He's really good on cover crops and regen egg and cows. I got the list, and I'm gonna make a video on it on the pile I'm going through. This is kind of heads up. It's what I'm gonna be doing. Maybe, you know, people would like to read along, or that month read the book and kind of do their own thing on it, and we could have comments and questions on the books or something like that, so everybody can get in on the deal and study it harder. That's something that's people might be interested in. So like I said, I'm doing this out here to teach myself this, to learn it better. I'm doing the YouTube to help teach other people. So what I learn, you know, just if you go to the top of the line journey, it's just like in finances, you go get financial advice from the guy that's up top. If you went to Elon Musk or something, he'd have great advice for you, but it wouldn't necessarily matter to you at that point because you're not that far in the journey. So if everybody kind of does something like this book, you know, does reading the books and keeps talking about it, you know, there's a guy that just went through it a month ago and is doing it, and hey, this worked for me, and you know, and you just build that community around that, and then pretty soon you'll be up there, and you'll be able to help a lot of people. You'll be able to help people up too. So, the sheep removed, cows and puppies and sheep all seem to be getting along great. I don't think I have to worry about her going through this as far as, you know, getting wild and just running through it. Everybody's kind of settled in here, it looks like. So, I have to get a step in for this here, and then put the fence on, go get the bale pickup, bring them a bale of hay. But I don't think I'll show that. It's cold today. You know, this will be a second long form video. So, and it's just bringing the bale of hay up, setting down, and feeding them some hay. That's all that is. You guys have seen plenty of that this winter on me, so that's what we'll do. And you all have a good one.